Hello, Russ. How you doing today?
I am worn out.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
worn out.
It's been a productive week. Hey, Russ, talk to everybody a little bit about our fifth foundation, the Heartland Leadership Institute. What's your idea behind that?
Well, we get caught up in a number of conferences and a number of conventions, and business go to the convention and they pay their dues. They might listen to an author on the stage. They might listen to a sage on the stage. They network with other businesses, but they go home and there really is nothing to apply.
Right.
So what this idea is behind the Heartland business, somewhere between Kansas City and Chicago and Minneapolis and St. Louis, a Heartland business that still wants to build their leadership institute or their leadership information, but they're not willing to invest 4 days and travel to Texas, travel to San Diego. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to build a very dynamic opportunity that they can spend 1 day or 2 days, their choice, and they're going to get some of the feedback, but they're going to get intentional ideas that they can take home and implement. And they'll use some of the assets that we have at WB Global Services in our 246 library,
Yes.
some of the things that you do every month, every week in the EDGE program. And we've now flushed out our Tech Tip Tuesday and that narrative. We flushed out dealer diagnostics. So this, you said, this is that fifth pillar in our work. And we're going to move slowly with it. We're going to scale it. But I think it's something that businesses are going to find that it's
Authentic. That's what we want. So, who is going to be your target audience?
well,
Who would you like to see?
the people that we're going to work with are probably people been recommended to us by bankers, by other affiliates that we have and we've worked with. And it could be a small business of an $8 million business, could be an $80 million business. They're probably going to have 25 to 50 employees so that they can come back and use some of our work. But it doesn't have to be the large international company. This could be somebody that does work in the local heartland, and they're going to benefit from this input as well.
Right. So, if I attended or customer wanted to attend, what could they expect?
Well, they're going to expect interactivity. It's not us in a preaching mode. And they're going to learn from the other participants of the meeting and of the institute, and they'll learn from other like-minded people that are confronting the same problem in the same industry and dealing with issues, personnel issues. They're dealing with growth issues. They're dealing with technology issues. And every day we'll have 2 case studies that the individual will roll their sleeves up, put their elbows on the table, work with their participants, and they'll come up with solutions. And we expect them to be able to take home ideas that can be implemented and in a progressive and a productive manner because they're learning with people that are walking the same streets, dealing with the same customers. Somewhere in the food channel, we're going to use the word business rather than dealer. So there's food channel businesses out there that we have a tendency to talk about our values with of course, our humility, our curiosity, but connected and collaborative. When you collaborate with someone else, you can find out whether or not that idea really works and whether it's going to be valuable for you.
Right. So that all sounds really great, and I know there'll be a ton of value in these uh, Heartland Leadership Institute programs. How do they get more information?
Well, they can go to our website. We can just connect with us on our website, and we'll make a courtesy call to them and explain what we're up to. And then they're going to want to know what kind of businesses are participating, who's in the room with them.
Right.
And we're going to have that dexterity and that ability to customize and adapt. We're going to be working in central Iowa area, somewhere 45 miles away from Des Moines. We want to make it easy to arrive, easy to leave. We want to make it so if you want to be involved in 1 day or 2 days. So the customization of it's going to be there, and we can talk, and we need to listen. We need to find out what their pain point is because we can adapt and customize the program around it. We think we know, but by listening, we're going to have a better idea.
Amen. That's perfect.